Hey guys, this is Miss Young. Welcome to your first set of screen notes. We're going to be discussing directions and taking notes. Go ahead and make sure that you've already taken care of setting up the backside of that map activity that your teacher just gave you. Make sure it looks exactly like you had it shown on the PowerPoint so that you can take notes. Okay, the first slide that you're going to be seeing, you're going to take those notes on the top section, and then the second slide that you're going to be seeing, you're going to take those notes on the bottom section. You're going to write everything that you see exactly like you see it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, cardinal directions. Cardinal directions are the directions that you most commonly hear. We have north. Okay, so on the top section of your notes, you're going to go ahead and write the words cardinal directions, and then you're going to write the word north. Okay, so this is going to be what you put in that top section of notes, all right? So north, most of the time you just see the letter N. We have south as a cardinal direction. Most of the time you see it as an S. East has an E, and west is a W. So now we're going to draw these cardinal directions. So go ahead and draw yourself a line like this, and then a line like this. Now, north is up top. South is on the bottom. East is on the right side, and west is on the left side. So go ahead, give yourself a few seconds. If you can pause for just a minute so that you have time to write all this down, and move on when everyone's ready. All right, so now we're going to take notes over intermediate directions. So directly below that line that you drew across the middle of your page earlier, I want you to write the words intermediate directions. So you just learned about your cardinal directions. Now we're going to look at intermediate, which means pretty much in between or in the middle. Okay, if you've ever been in the car with your parents and you've been driving along and you have that grass section, you know, in the middle of the road, it's called a median. Okay, it's in the middle of the road. Well, this is exactly what intermediate directions are, it is directions that are in the middle or in between. So let's take a look at what these directions are. We start out with northeast, which is commonly seen with an N-E. Northwest, commonly seen with N-W. Southeast, commonly seen with an S-E. And southwest, commonly seen with an S-W. Make sure you're writing all this down. Now notice how the N and the S always comes first. These are your two dominant directions. They will always come first. It is never east-north. Never, 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 never will it be that. It will always be northeast. So let's take a look at what these look like on our lines that we drew earlier. So you're going to draw a whole new set on the bottom half of your paper. So draw your two lines. This time, you don't have to write out the whole word for your cardinal directions. You only have to write the first initial. So we have N in the top, S at the bottom, east is on the right, W west is on the left. But now we have to add our intermediate directions, or our directions that are in the middle. So let's draw our lines that go in between or in the middle of our other two lines. So in between north and east, what do you think goes there? That's right, northeast. So go ahead and write northeast. Notice you have the N and the E. You put them together and let them meet in the middle, and you got northeast. In between the S and the E, or south and east, is the direction southeast. In between north and west is the direction northwest. In between the direction south and west is southwest. You put all of these directions together on this fancy little arrow thing, and you get what is called a compass rose. So go ahead and circle your compass rose on the bottom half and label it compass rose. Go ahead and pause if you need to so that you have time to complete this set of notes, and listen for directions from your teacher.